You know, it always interests me when somebody who is a songwriter, and you've written a lot of songs for other people, for yourself as well, chooses to go with a song that they did not write as a debut single. What goes into that decision?
Well, you know, we all moved to town because of great singers and songwriters and artists that obviously none of us wrote, and it's you know, it's all about just the best song. And that song had 9 vocal parts on it that I ended up singing myself. So being pegged as a songwriter, it's nice to go in the studio and challenge yourself and try to offer maybe a different dimension of what you have to offer musically, whether it's good or bad.
Now the 9 vocal parts, for those who aren't really familiar with the way you make a record like that, you know, you kind of layer yourself singing with yourself over time. I mean, that must be quite a process to do all of those.
It was all sort of an accident. I was sitting there and with my co-producer, and I just said, man, I think we should record this song. I'd already kind of finished the album, and he loved it, and 5 minutes later we were recording it. Got through the instrumentation, which just was a couple acoustic guitars and some percussion, and I sang the lead, and then he said, well, who are we going to get for these harmonies? So I was, you know, I was going to ask Jamie Johnson and Randy Houser and just some of my buddies that, you know, we kind of moved to town the same time together. And I didn't have a record deal, so I realized that the process of trying to get that all approved would be a pain, you know, for sure. So out of lack of resources, I just went in there and tried it myself, and I'd never sing harmony in the studio, and just started stacking them and got through 8 out of the 9 parts and thought, wow, I can't believe I pulled that off. The only thing left was the bass part, and I couldn't really genetically hit the notes too well. So I went down to the Tin Roof, which is a bar.
Yeah, right up the street here, yeah.
And in the name of country music and art, properly medicated the vocal cords with Jack Daniels for just a few hours, and then woke up like at 9 in the morning and sang the bass part, sounding like a mix between Richard Sturban from the Oak Ridge Boys and Grape Ape.
Grape Ape, Grape Ape, biggly, biggly. Wow, that's amazing that's you doing all of those. That's incredible. We're talking to Jerrod Niemann, and in the video for Lover Lover, you got your buddy Jamie Johnson in that too.
And Randy.
And Randy, yeah.
Pulled up in a Camaro, which I couldn't fit in the back seat, so of course you have to use all these camera angles. And it was funny because I would like finally squeeze in the back seat, barely, and then Randy was supposed to drive off like he's, you know, cool, because you know he is, and Jamie kept putting the emergency brake on so it wouldn't go anywhere, and then they'd be like, cut, and then, you know, Randy like, Jamie, you beep, 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 beep.
Now, we love Jamie, and we just saw him a couple of weeks ago in Indianapolis, and I saw him on Wednesday night on the CMT Awards, and the hair and the beard, every time I see him, are just getting longer and longer. And Kimsey, could you get our Facebook page up for Jerrod? There's Jamie Johnson and Civil War General
Dave O'Brien.
No, that's what Civil War General is that?
Is that
A.P. Hill? That's Civil War General A.P. Hill.
That might be Stonewall Jackson. But well, you know what? Well, I'll tell you that's it's uncanny there, the resemblance. But I will tell you, I went to New Orleans with Jamie, and he's actually, believe it or not, a huge history buff. So we went to the Battle of New Orleans site, and he knew the entire story.
Really?
Almost play by play. So he would actually probably laugh. I don't know if he would get mad, laugh, or shake your hand in honor of the great general, but but yes.
That's why I showed it to you first to find out.
If we were going into war, I would definitely want him on my side.
Well, Jerrod, again, Lover Lover, great song, and the album comes out this summer.
Yeah,
also.
July 13th. And I'm actually joining Randy Houser and Gary Allen on tour September 17th and through December, and we're starting out in Salt Lake City. So hopefully we'll get make it out to Indianapolis.
Excellent.
They haven't released the tour dates to us yet, but.
Well, we will keep our eye on that and look for the album. And here's the song right now. It's Lover Lover, Jerrod Niemann on Country 97.1 Hank FM, live from the CMA Music Festival.